This graph charts average household earning versus spending over the last few years. Look at the earning line. It stays completely flat. But the spending line? In 2024, the average household spent over $78,000, meaning spending is climbing significantly faster than wages. We usually blame this entirely on inflation, but a massive portion of your money is being siphoned off by everyday purchases that used to be sound financial decisions, but have now become structural traps. Major industries have shifted their pricing models from transparent transactions to a series of algorithmic calculations designed to capture value at every point of friction. Continuing to spend based on outdated economic rules means you are actively working against your own wealth. To stop the drain, we have to look at the specific math behind three modern extraction traps. The first trap is the convenience tax. The digital economy has evolved to penalize time-saving habits, packaging extreme markups as helpful services. This diagram shows what actually happens when you use a food delivery app. A standard $12 meal expands to reveal hidden fees, service charges, and tips. These platforms charge restaurants up to 30% in commission, which gets passed directly to you, resulting in an 83% markup. Doing this twice a week drains over $1,500 a year. The fast food industry has undergone a similar shift. While the model was once built on being the cheapest option available, a 55% price surge over 5 years means a single value meal can now cost $15. We see the same pattern in home entertainment. Cutting cable used to be a way to save. Now, platforms intentionally fragment their content across multiple apps. To get the same variety you once had, you are now forced into multiple subscriptions that easily push a monthly bill back over $100. Then there are the micro drains, a $7 daily coffee habit or a $50 monthly subscription box for random items you didn't choose. These are optimized for a quick dopamine hit while creating a constant bleed on your checking account. These digital conveniences function as a direct wealth transfer from consumers to corporate shareholders, costing the average household thousands of dollars in annual savings. The second trap is the status illusion. This represents the steep financial penalty attached to the appearance of wealth. This chart tracks the value of a $48,000 car. The moment you drive it off the lot, the line graph drops by 20%. That is nearly $10,000 of net worth evaporating at the first stoplight, followed by monthly payments that now average $800. This depreciation logic applies to technology as well. Millions pay $1,200 for a new smartphone to use the exact same apps they used on the previous model. With hardware improvements between generations slowing down, upgrading every 2 years costs you $600 annually in lost value. The wedding and luxury travel industries capitalize on social media pressure to drive spending. Vendors regularly triple their prices for standard services simply because a luxury or wedding label is attached to the contract. Even basic household goods are affected. Name brand products often cost double the store brand, even though many are manufactured in the same factories. In these cases, you are paying a premium to fund the manufacturer's advertising budget. Prioritizing these status labels and temporary dopamine hits increases the statistical likelihood of long-term debt and foundational financial stress. The final trap is cadet disguise, which relies on psychological tricks to hide the total cost of a purchase. This diagram illustrates the mechanism behind buy now, pay later applications. Splitting a $200 purchase into 4 smaller pieces tricks the brain into ignoring the total cost. Consequently, users of these apps spend up to 40% more than cash buyers. These services thrive on consumer inability to pay. Their business model is built on harvesting late fees for everyday items like clothes and small appliances that users could not afford to buy in full. We see these hidden costs in physical businesses as well. Look at this sit-down restaurant receipt. To offset rising labor and food costs, restaurants bury exorbitant markups in specific areas. The coffee and soda lines on this receipt represent a 2,000% markup over the base cost. Any cost that must be hidden, split into fractions, or disguised as a standard convenience is specifically designed to drain your wallet. The modern economy is engineered to drain capital through targeted algorithms, social pressure, and disguised costs. Passively participating in these systems makes wealth building nearly impossible. Your only defense is total financial awareness and a refusal to play by these rules. You can take control by making a few lifestyle shifts. Cycle your streaming services one at a time. purchase 5-year-old used vehicles in cash, cook at home, and completely abandon fractioned payment apps. This curve demonstrates the results of reclaiming those microdrains. If you redirect just $2,000 of annual savings into an investment account, it can grow to $250,000 over a 30-year timeline. By running the numbers and taking control of your spending, you force your money to work for you. Subscribe for more strategies to protect your wealth and build a better financial foundation.